in Inglewood, California. It's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. This will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. As we get a peek at Brett Hundley, the former UCLA Bruin, he'll be the man under center.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
No touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed. And
now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They run. Devontae Freeman. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal.
Shy of the goal line.
Decision time, opening drive here. What would you do?
There is no decision for me. I'm the visitor. I'm on the road. I've moved the ball downfield. I've got momentum. I'm going for it right here. Look at that play sheet. Pick out your best play.
And even if you don't get it, then your defense is going to have a really good situation on the other side.
Exactly. And in fact, though, I'm not even telling my defense to get ready. I'm telling them to get ready to celebrate because we're going to score.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The Rams taking the field and leading the way, the man from Cap. The former #1 overall pick, Jared Goff.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception, but solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
It's second.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 57 yards.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
Byron Murphy on
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's gone. Right side complete. That's Woods. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Gone. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Rams, first down.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 3, Rams nothing.
On first down, it's gone. They'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson.
Ball carrier.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
That ties the game at 3.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race. Now, this is into the weekend in the NFC. And as things start to come into focus here in the final weekend, their future still up in the air. Currently in possession of the 5 spot, but could fall entirely out of the postseason if this final day does not go their way.
Yeah, look, partner, most teams at this stage, you're not worried about your playoff seeding. You're worrying about being in the playoffs. So it doesn't matter whether it's number 5, 3, 7, whatever. If they win, they get in, and they'll worry about the rest of it after that.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Down at about the 43 that time. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
2nd and 8.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Throwing, Hundley. Throw left side complete. It's Freeman. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 37. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Hundley. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
The Rams 30-yard line.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Back to throw again. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Going for it all. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throw right side, complete to Williams. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Throwing on 1st down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. We'll drop this one down to Freeman. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 7. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. He was brought down by Devon Kennard.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Yeah, they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. From the gun, here's Goff. Got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
They'll run on 1st down. Akers. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Byron calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the play.
3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Connection made here, Goff to Higbee. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
This pass complete to Reynolds. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Goff now to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd and 10, Hundley over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a dump off here, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Complete to Devontae Freeman.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play, they end up losing yardage.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff.
Airing it out deep for Woods. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Well, good for 22 and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They look like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Goff going to throw it. That's into the hands of Reynolds. 20. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Josh Reynolds, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Right after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
All eyes on the Cardinals now. Down by 2 touchdowns. And time, a huge factor. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here, starting with 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Open man is Kirk, complete.
Huntley's
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Huntley is going to find his running back. It's complete.
Huntley's pass.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Throwing on 2nd and long. Huntley. He goes underneath to Freeman. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good game.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all. Now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Los Angeles, they do finish things out with a victory here in the final week, but the victories were few and far between as they'll end the year.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move.